Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lowry kicks to Robinson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good with the triple. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Here's Conley. Robinson with the block. Outside Lowry. With the drive. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Robinson on the wing. 6 to shoot. The drive by Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Miami needs to get a shot off. Hands it from downtown. Robinson's got 6.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar as Dorsch year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Butler against O'Neal. Now here's Butler. D right on him. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler. Play in the paint. Yes, sir.
Mitchell outside. From past the arc, and Utah another 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Robinson for 3. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Out to Conley. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Bogdanovich against Butler. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving the lane. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get loud for your attention.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Into the lane. From the arc. A nice shot by Tucker.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert against Adebayo. Gobert with the pass to Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now, here's Lowry. The pass to Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Now here's Conley, and there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First team foul.
Well, you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive. You will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
24 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Lowry for three. He can't get it to go. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich left side. Conley. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And here is O'Neal. Launches a 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Lowry for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6, and Lowry has it in the corner. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Robinson for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell outside. Down low. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Miami ball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Lowry
half.
feeling it out a bit. Pass to Butler. He kicks to Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Miami trailing. Butler up top, guarded by O'Neal. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler, mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
Passes to Mitchell, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Hero passes to Oladipo. To the right side. Pocket 4. Dedmon dishes to Morris. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Oni. Kicks it to Clarkson. No good on the three.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Hero from long range. Morris passes to Hero. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo outside to the left wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Oladipo's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what needs to change going ahead in the second half?
It starts with getting some stops. You got to play off some misses.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Utah has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Drews in at the 3. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good from outside. Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. For the lead. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Oni. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Ingles. Yep, that one goes in there. Ingles has gotten the first bucket of the third here for Utah. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Gay tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Can't fall for Gay's pump fake there. It excels at getting the D in the air and going right into you for the foul.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Gay. And the Heat shooting at 50% in a decent group. Oladipo finds Hero. Back to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Oladipo outside. Wide open look. And that one hits back iron. Utah leading. Clarkson goes in. And that one is good. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through the play. Nice aggressiveness.
Oladipo outside. Driving inside. Here's Strus. Ingles covering. Got a piece of it.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now, here's Oladipo. He started close, and there's the pass to Dedmon.
2 minutes.
Here he goes. Just 5 on the clock. Morris into the lane. Rejected by Whiteside.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Pass to Gay. Fires the 3. That shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Back to Lowry. There's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Lowry's got 7 points.
Well, attacking off the bounce has been the consistent part of Kyle Lowry's game. He's always had tremendous body control.
Oni passes to Whiteside. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Robinson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ingles dishes to Gay. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Ingles can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 4. Left side Lowry. And he commits the intentional foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And so he makes both from the line.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
For 3, Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Utah out in front. They're up by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports.
That's your Jazz Dancer.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Lowry can't get it to go.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Mitchell right side. Drives to the hoop, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Conley against Lowry. Latrey. Utah with the rebound.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Conley's shot is off.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Butler kicks to Robinson. Inside. Pass to Tucker. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Listen, we know this isn't the most prolific scorer, but Tucker can burn you if you give him too much room to operate.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Lowry against Conley. The pass to Robinson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Jazz leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Robinson. Lowry with the ball. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And there's the drive. And the layup is good.
Well, the pick and roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat trail by 4. To the inside. It's Butler that time on the assist from Robinson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Finally, the pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. On the line. And that one goes long.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Pass to Robinson. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Butler. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Conley with a wide open look. Leases one from 3.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Lowry against Conley. Right side Lowry. Here's Tucker. They get it again. Got it.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now Mitchell. And there's the feed to Gobert. No good. And regulation Possession now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Stand your chance dancers.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in its center.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive, doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And the pass to Robinson. And here's Lowry. Going inside. 5 on the clock. A baseline J misses off the right iron. Utah leading, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Takes a step back. Mitchell kicks to Conley. There's the 3.
Well, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way.
First team foul.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 2. Pass to Robinson. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Conley surveying the D. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
Well, the
foul.
speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And so he's good on both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Outside Butler. Driving in. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Outside Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Gobert. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Outside for Robinson. The 3. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first. A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Now, here is Robinson. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to over. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
out there. And get ready for a rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Gobert. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Mitchell against Booker. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. And here's Crowder from the arc. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And here are the Jazz. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Up and over Crowder. Bogdanovic, no good. Bridges outside. Tries it from the top of the key. That one's wide left.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points. And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
3 on the clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. That one is off. And Utah the other way now. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. And he banks in the layup.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Paul against Conley. Booker, the pass to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Pulls up, high post. Rebounded by the Jazz.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Booker against Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Suns trailing. And stolen by Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Conley passes to Gobert. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
The Jazz with another miss. Bridges passes to Paul. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. To the paint. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. Pass to Bridges. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And here's Gobert from the arc. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Bridges. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz up by 6. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got his first points of the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Booker finds Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. From deep. Can't get it to drop. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 9.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Here's Paul. They get it back. Out to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Picked it out of midair. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 9. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country. And you have that USA across your jersey.
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton with a screen. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Mitchell. From deep. The Suns clear it. Right side Booker. Over Mitchell. Outside for Booker. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Fires it from 18. Paul, shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. This one for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal. Paul against Conley. Back to O'Neal. And here's Conley. 5 to shoot. The 3. Royce O'Neal, that one's good. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. That'll do it for the first half. Jazz out in front. They lead by 12. All right, now let's check in with
the Jazz.
Thanks very much, Allie.
22.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Johnson. And it's Nader in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And there it is for him. Clarkson's got his first basket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Pass to Shamet. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Shamet's got 4 points this quarter. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Gay. Back to Ingles. Lets it fly. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gay with the ball. Stripped away. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Rudy Gay.
And the second free throw is good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Now McGee. 4 on the clock. Over Whiteside. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz shooting at 45% of the game so far. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to
third.
Gay.
2 minutes.
Here's Honey. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 14.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
Here's Nader. The kick out to Johnson. They swipe it. Clarkson for three. And they recover it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's the three. And Johnson is good for three. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Clarkson outside. Takes a 13-footer. Kept alive. Here's Whiteside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on JaVale McGee.
Good activity from Whiteside. Aggressive move, draws contact, going to the line.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now here's Payne, tightly guarded. Pass to Shamet. Takes a three. And the Suns get another three.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Honey. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Honey. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Payne, pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Fires for three. Rebounded by Gay. There's the three. And that's not going to go. And so it's Utah now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Inside, Crowder with a steal. Bridges down low. Ayton passes to Paul. Crowder a screen on Conley. Paul from deep three-point land. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Bogdanovic. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Here's Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Off the mark there with a 3.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Gobert passes to Conley. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Conley's got his first 2 points.
And
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Launches it. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Crowder with a steal. Paul against Conley. Crowder outside. Lets the three fly. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Paul passes to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Check by Mitchell. The drive by Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Donovan Mitchell.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Bridges outside, beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul with a steal. Crowder outside. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovich. Crowder goes in, and the layup is good off the glass.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
7, number 13.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Booker the pass to Paul. 3-on-3. Outside Lowry. Six on the shot clock. No good off the front iron. Paul finds Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul, here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go. He's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Lowry. Outside Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul against Lowry. The kick out to Crowder. Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Lowry. Another shot. Lays it up off the glass.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's Booker. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. To the middle and taken away by Paul. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Robinson. Feeds to Ayton. No good that time, and it's Miami the other way.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen. Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And Ayton throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Adebayo finds Butler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Booker. There's the triple. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Now the pass to Robinson. And Tucker has it in the corner. And the Heat, another three.
And I like like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Paul. And he drives in on the wing. Bridges. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder against Butler. Outside Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix with the ball. Paul kicks to Bridges. Got the ball. On the wing, Bridges. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small 4. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
The Suns trailing. Paul looking around. Spins. Ayton. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Lowry against Paul. The drive by Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That 3 off the mark. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bridges dishes to Paul. Down low. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Crowder's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Pass to Ayton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we didn't appreciate a call.
That's his second personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Crowder. Paul outside. Butler with the steal. Robinson for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Paul passes to Bridges. Up again. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his first basket.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Bridges misses. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lowry against Paul. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Booker in the corner. Inside. Bridges right side. Paul against Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Heat?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. On defense, the Heat only giving up 6 here in this quarter to stop the run. And the Suns miss again. Miami leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
He takes it in.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, Hero guarded close. Morris, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Got a piece of it. Takes it inside. Now Hero. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat out front.
The Suns.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3. Hero from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 5 points so far. Johnson outside. Out to Payne. 6 to shoot. McGee dishes to Payne. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. Miami leading by 5. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Out to Morris. Pass to Strus. Hero on the wing. Shoots over Shannon. Hero no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Johnson against Oladipo. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Dishes it to Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And here are the Heat now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Oladipo kicks to Morris. There's the pass to Hero. to the hoop.
And Hero does a nice job driving in there and then making sure he gets fouled.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Suns trail by 7. Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. To the inside, and it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Ray, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. It's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
1:53 left in the third. There's Hero with the 3, and they'll get another chance. Oladipo taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And here are the Suns now. 7-point differential. Booker outside. Into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Paul with the steal. Booker in the corner. Outside Crowder from downtown. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. The Heat leading by 5. Driving in. Pass to Tucker. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Booker finds Paul. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lowry against Paul. In the corner, it's Robinson. And stolen by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter. It's all tied in Miami. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Booker. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Lowry. The pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Paul with the steal.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. For three, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges up top. Paul outside. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they double up Butler. And Lowry has it in the corner. And Butler, here we go. Here's Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. And the layup's good off the glass.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
The Suns trailing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Charity stripe shot. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Butler against Paul. Shots good by Butler. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Outside Crowder. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Over Butler. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Here's the screen. Here's Butler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Robinson goes in outside for Lowry. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Suns trail by 4. And here is Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. Shoots the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Robinson passes to Lowry. Driving to the basket. That one goes in. And the Heat lead by 6.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Down low. Stolen by Tucker. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Lowry against Paul. Lowry up top. Just 4 to shoot. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For 3, Booker. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. Yeah, David, thank you as always.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses.
Here we go.
Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Lowry. Left side, Tucker. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious attacking in the open floor. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Now here's Robinson. Stolen by Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. No good. And Miami will go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Here's O'Neal. Right side, Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Outside, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mitchell's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Outside Robinson. Butler on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. He takes it in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell with the ball. There's the triple. Hits a 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Give them a hand, man. Your Miami Heat Dancers.
Miami trailing. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Butler. The 3. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal on the wing. Robinson defending. Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Butler. Driving in. Left side Tucker. Lowry outside. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Lowry into the lane. Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
From deep, Conley. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Inside, looking to win the run. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Here's Conley. To the inside, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Sees the lob. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front. They're up by 10. And
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. There's plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. So it's Utah now. And here's Conley. 5 points in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
From deep, Conley. The shot off that time, and Miami will go the other way with it. Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Conley. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. From outside the arc.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Robinson can't hit. Conley against Robinson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Gobert. Bogdanovich has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Butler against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. He's 4 for 8 now. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
1:51 left in the first half. Outside Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Clarkson for 3. Miami grabs the miss. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Hero for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Stolen by Hero. Tipped away. Ingles with it. Hero picks him up. Here's Gay. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 15. Double team on Oladipo. Out to the right wing. Here's Strus. Connects from downtown.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Now Conley. 9 points in the game. Pass to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Conley. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to Ingles from downtown. Oladipo with the rebound. Shot that time, not on target. And we finished off one half of play. Jazz out in front, leading by 10. And we'll be back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. Hero with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Back to Ingles. Screen by Gay. Now here's Ingles. The D's right on him. Can't connect from short range. And that's an intentional foul. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Back to Oladipo. Driving inside, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll keep possession. They retain possession. Goes up again. Blocked again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Gay. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it.
Well, the tools, the instincts to do this on a more regular basis are certainly there for Markieff Morris. He gets every bit of that one.
Here's Oladipo. That one goes in. Oladipo's got his second bucket on the night. Now a timeout called by Utah.
The Jazz with the timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
A line change here for Utah.
Fans, that was your Miami Heat Dancers.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The drive by Mitchell. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim. Uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Morris outside. Hero outside. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Oladipo against Conley. Hero for 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Give him 8.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Utah timeout call.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
A line change here for Miami.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat Dancers.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Adebayo sets a screen. Outside Butler to the right side. Lowry outside. Drives to the hoop. And here's Adebayo. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel ball. Utah leading. Conley with the ball. He's got 9. Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. To the inside. Adebayo in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Adebayo, that's good.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Gobert against Lowry. Outside Robinson for the lead. He drops it from range.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Robinson on the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Allie, thank you. Mitchell against Adebayo. Mitchell misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And they go to the intentional foul.
O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Butler against Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler play in the paint. Yes, sir.
And the Jazz with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Takes the 3. Tries again. Gobert with the bucket.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Robinson. From behind the arc. And they get it back. Lowry outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Goes back up. Gobert no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The shot by Butler, no good. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. From the arc, Conley finds Bogdanovic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Utah with the ball. They lead by 1. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Conley goes in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The 3 from Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lowry against Conley. Tucker inside. Nice move. Crafty move. It's blocked by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Now Tucker, defended by Bogdanovich. Tucker inside. Bogdanovich on him. Good D by Bogdanovich. And here's Conley. Gobert on the high post. To the wing on the left. The shot by Conley. No good. Lowry with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. For three. Robinson. Count it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Inside. Count it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
For three, Robinson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Paul. Gobert pulls it in.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Conley. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Mitchell outside. O'Neal with it. Mitchell outside. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good from Booker.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Now here's Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Bridges. The pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley into the lane. Takes it off the glass.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
1:30 left in the first quarter. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Booker against Mitchell. No good on the triple.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Again, the Jazz score.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Paul against Conley. Here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Right at the free throw line. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
On offense, CP3 has the green light from anywhere. Even the mid-range is in his comfort zone.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Over Gobert. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Utah. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You're good.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Crowder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
3 points.
Paul's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. And here is Conley. High post, Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happened at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
Booker, right side, and Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Conley against Paul. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And Utah, another 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Utah leading. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll.
Paul looking around. Goes up from the top of the key. A shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Scooped up. Kicks it out to Booker. Conley against Paul. Launches it. And the Suns miss again. Jazz leading by 4.
Remaining in the first round. 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Gobert finds Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Payne. Passes to McGee. Shamet on the wing. Johnson with a screen on Ingles. Nader kicks to Payne. There's the drive. It's tipped. Haskell with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Ingles passes to Pascal. Gay outside, takes the three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nader the pass to McGee. They need this one. From down in the low post, it goes. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Clarkson. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now the pass to Ingles. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Right side, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nader the pass to Johnson. Over Whiteside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we...
17.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Eric Castro. And it's Gay in at the small forward. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now Clarkson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside finds Ingles. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint, lets it go from 11. Here's Gay. Over in the corner, Pascal. Connects from three-point range. Pascal's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
That's the Nader. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. And Whiteside sends it back.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Ingles with the ball. Passes it to Gay. Pascal kicks to Ingles. Clarkson for three. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. In the corner. Shamet with it. Misses the three. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Pascal. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Here's Nader. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count it. Good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now, here's Clarkson. He kicks it to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Gay scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishing strong.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. And here is Shamet. The pass to Nader. He feeds it to McGee. Ingles kicks to Gay. Right side inside. Guarded by McGee. Gay outside. Clarkson outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, here's Shannon. Defense right on him. Now Payne to the inside. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. And Rudy Gay with the 3. Gay's got 5 now.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Now, here's Shannon. Ingles covering. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Shamet on the wing. Rebound, Utah.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass goal, the pass to Ingles. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Nice job by Ingles. Competes hard, tough. He's a glue guy. He helps keep this team together.
Here's Payne, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Paul. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz leading by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Crowder dishes to Paul. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And there's the drive. Missed inside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah shooting 43% from the field. Mitchell outside. Kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Ball outside. Ayton in the high post. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here is Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes to Gobert. Down low. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Offline with his 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Paul. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal to the left side wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Crowder. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Down by 12. Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Jazz leading by 12. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Crowder. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. There's the dish to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Feeds it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Over Booker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Suns trail by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Here's Mitchell after the Suns pick up 2. Right side, Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. From deep three-point range. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Suns on offense. It's a 10-point game. Paul with the ball for 3. Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Bogdanovich looking around. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the...
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us. Allie, take it.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brett. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Lowry. Clock is at 3. Paul with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. Outside for Booker. No good from outside. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Crowder. Denied by Adebayo. Lowry against Paul. Back to Lowry. Here he goes. Pass to Adebayo. Tucker drives it in. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. Robinson with the block. They recover it. Booker against Robinson. And here's Bridges. For 3. That one doesn't drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Crowder goes in. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Outside Robinson. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Stolen by Lowry. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. 4-3. And Chris Paul clears it away.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Heat have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Outside Robinson.
Suns foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Paul with it. Guarded by Adebayo.
Get out of the way!
Wow!
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Paul. For three, Robinson. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Adebayo. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Free throws good, Adebayo.
Adebayo, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Lowry against Paul. Booker for three. Miami grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Again, the Heat misses. Pass to Paul. Just 3 on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
And the basket is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the inside, the kick out to Paul. And there's a 3-second violation. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
To the middle. Here's Butler, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
So he gets them both.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Pass to Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry outside. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Lowry outside. Miami, no good that time either. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Outside Robinson, launches a three. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Ball drives in. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Assist from
Robinson's got 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Clock at 4. Outside for Booker. Ayton inside. Checked by Tucker. Ayton, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Butler outside. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
Ball passes to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Hero with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Shamet. And he drives in. Left side Johnson. Here's Nader. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
It's Hero on the take. Takes a 13-footer. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Nader. Back to Johnson. Basket's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Dedmon a screen. For 3, Oladipo. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play is... Valley, as always, thanks.
25.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
JaVale McGee out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's Abdel Nader. And it's Shamet in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Oladipo into the lane. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
McGee, a screen on Oladipo to the inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Oladipo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Morris. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
There's the steal. Oladipo, right side. Hero outside. Driving to the basket. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dedmon. The kick out to Morris. That three's off the mark. The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. On the attack, Hero. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism. The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Back to Payne. The three is up. Here's Shamet. Rebound by the Heat.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Hero for 3. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the basket by Shamet.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% from 3 as a rookie.
Oladipo against Payne. And it's Oladipo off the drive. Here's Strus. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to McGee. It's Nader on the wing. McGee, a screen on Oladipo to the paint. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Morris. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assisted by.
And the Heat lead by 13.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Nader. Pass to Shamet. 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Tucker. For 3, Robinson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crowder finds Booker. On the take. And Booker with the jam.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Outside Robinson. Outside Tucker. Out to Lowry. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's the Miami Heat up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're showing
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Back to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Lowry. Paul for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. Lowry against Paul. Robinson with it. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Hayton's got 4 rebounds now.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Butler passes to Robinson. And the 3 off target.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Here's Paul. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Lowry outside. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 15.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Crowder outside. Over to the wing. Inside. Robinson with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out to Lowry. This one for 3. And again, Miami with a triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
At the line for Phoenix.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Paul with a steal. Here's Bridges. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
Defensive foul.
That's on Jimmy Butler.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
Back to Paul. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Paul with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
3-pointer. Bridges. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Outside Tucker. Butler against Bridges. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. And here's Lowry from the arc. Drains the triple. Lowry's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Tucker. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hayden's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Kyle Lowry.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Pass to Bridges. Butler with a steal. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Butler against Bridges. Takes a 13-footer. Butler can't get it to go. And a deep 3 from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So no problem for Miami as they get